This is R.J. Cooper, and this is my new dual say it. That's dual, like two. 1.
Yes.
2.
No.
Now you'll notice that there's no icon on either of these because you can record these yourself. Hold the button down for 5 seconds, you'll hear a beep, and then just start talking. There's a microphone in the back. 2, 3, 4. This is a test.
This is a test.
Plenty of volume. I will tell you that if you're a male, raise your pitch a little because it tends to lower your pitch when it plays it back for a male. On the bottom, there are 4 screws. This lets you get to the inside. That's going to be necessary to change the batteries, which are only rarely required, or to change the button icons. So I'm going to take a regular screwdriver and I'm going to unscrew the 4 screws. Now they're a very fine thread, so it takes a while to unscrew them. Once you have all 4 screws out, we'll take a letter opener or a screwdriver with a flat blade and just pry it in the corner here to get the bottom off. And that exposes the interior with the battery compartment, the electronics, the speakers, and the buttons. So first, to replace the batteries, which as I say only rarely need replacing, there's 3 AAAs and they're right in there. And we slide it shut and it just snaps into place. We leave the electronics alone, we leave the speaker alone, we'll leave the wiring alone. However, if we should want to change what's inside of the buttons here, we'll need to play around with these 2 switches. I have put 2 icons into the buttons, yes and no, and I want to change them. We take one of the switches and we just rotate it to the left just a little. It'll come free, and we could just set it down there. The 2 white tabs here, I'm going to squeeze them together and push that way. And the button comes free. When I pull it loose like that, a spring comes out also. I'll put that aside. Now we have this button. It has 2 holes in it. All we need is something strong to poke into those 2 holes, or just one of them actually. And that separates the top of the button from the bottom of the button. Now I just hold my hand out and the plastic piece comes out that holds the white icon in place. So I just printed that and then cut a circle and then stuck it in here. Put it back. Now I'd like to put these 2 halves back together. And here we want the 2 tabs to be vertical, as well as the icon to be vertical. That looks about right. Once you have it back together, you can hold the top tight and the bottom, and you can rotate until the tabs are vertical along with the icon. Take our spring, squeeze the 2 halves together, insert it into the hole in top any way it goes, push it in, and rotate it around and it'll snap into place. Take my switch, put it the same way it was when I popped it out, click it into place, and now we have icons.